When an ambitious startup starts gaining traction, the next step is obvious: hire more people to handle the load. But every new employee needs a computer. Suddenly, growing your team means emptying your bank account to buy expensive hardware. This ledger shows how that plays out financially. Purchasing machines forces a business into heavy capex, or capital expenditure, meaning large upfront cash payments. As you can see, the budget for hardware swells, starving the vital funds needed for marketing campaigns and top-tier talent. To make matters worse, that hardware loses value instantly. The moment you slice the tape on a new laptop box, depreciation kicks in. Its actual financial worth drops by half, yet it remains just as heavy a burden on your balance sheet. By treating computers like permanent property, founders turn the very tools meant to accelerate their business into dead weight. And the upfront cash drain is only the beginning. As those machines age, they introduce an entirely different problem: the daily, unpredictable cost of maintenance. Look at this workflow network chart. When a single piece of hardware fails, a fried motherboard or a burnt-out router, the damage isn't contained. That one red node stalls an entire chain of connected tasks, bringing productivity to a complete halt. Instead of pitching clients or developing products, brilliant founders and office managers end up crawling under desks with a flashlight, desperately trying to untangle cables and troubleshoot frozen screens. Owning your technology stops being a strategic advantage. It becomes a persistent liability that pulls your attention away from why you started the business in the first place. There is a much smarter way to scale. Since 2012, AMR Technosoft has been operating out of Delhi, helping companies move away from rigid ownership and into a model of agile access. They do this by shifting hardware costs into OPEX, or operational expenditure. OPEX is an accounting model that logs day-to-day business expenses rather than long-term assets, transforming high-end tech into a flexible, predictable monthly service. This side-by-side graph tracks the cost difference over 12 months. Buying hardware requires that massive financial spike right at the beginning. AMR's rental model keeps costs flat and manageable, frequently saving businesses 60 to 80% over a year. This agility adapts to every stage of growth. For freelancers and early-stage startups, the hustlers, AMR provides basic to high-end laptops and MacBooks at incredibly accessible rates, usually between 1,500 and 2,500 rupees a month. As that startup grows into an expanding office, like a BPO or agency, the needs change. AMR supplies bulk desktops, powerful workstations, and commercial printers, all on flexible daily, monthly, or yearly terms. By matching technology costs directly to actual business revenue, AMR removes the financial friction from scaling up or scaling down. At the highest tier, the enterprise level, operations rely on heavy, mission-critical infrastructure. AMR provides full IT setups, robust CCTV networks, and rack servers ranging from 3,000 to 6,000 rupees a month. Naturally, relying on rental equipment for heavy enterprise workloads makes some business owners anxious. When an entire company depends on a server, a hardware failure feels catastrophic. AMR Technosoft removes that anxiety with a strict zero downtime guarantee. They assume complete responsibility for every repair and replacement. This flowchart illustrates how they use AMCs, annual maintenance contracts, which are agreements that guarantee ongoing service and repair over a 12-month period. If an error is detected, a replacement is instantly dispatched, bypassing the failure and keeping output continuous. Backed by 24/7 technical support, AMR essentially functions as a dedicated, invisible IT department that never sleeps. The partnership is built on a very simple division of labor. You focus 100% of your energy on growing your business, and AMR absorbs all the tension of managing the tech. AMR provides the guarantee that your operations will run without interruption, regardless of what happens inside the machine. You're no longer managing a fleet of devices. You're maintaining the continuity of your business. Let's look back at that overwhelmed founder. By partnering with AMR, the heavy boxes are gone. His office is sleek, active, and equipped with the latest technology, all secured without a single massive upfront investment. When a company stops treating IT as a depreciating asset, the relationship with technology changes. It becomes a predictable utility, as simple and reliable as the power grid. Managing your infrastructure becomes as simple as flipping a light switch. The system is always on, the equipment is always current, and you only pay for exactly the voltage you use. In the modern Indian market, Shedding the dead weight of hardware ownership provides the operational agility required for ambitious companies to survive and dominate. On this map of India, you can see the sheer scale of AMR Technosoft's logistics. From their headquarters in Dwarka, Delhi, fast, seamless distribution lines radiate outward to service key enterprise hubs across the entire country. Whether it's a massive corporate office, a fast-moving startup, or a temporary live event, AMR operates silently in the background, providing the engine that powers their growth. Don't let aging hardware slow your momentum. Contact AMR Technosoft today. Stop buying technology and start scaling smartly.